What if I told you that the greatest tragedy in life isn't dying too soon, but wasting the time you've been given? Every day, hours slip through our fingers, lost to distractions, postponed dreams, and unfulfilled promises. Deep down, we know there's more to life than the endless cycle of rushing and waiting, but how do we break free? Enter Seneca, the brilliant Roman philosopher who unlocked the secret to a truly meaningful life. His wisdom cuts through the noise of modern living, revealing profound yet practical insights that can transform the way you see time, purpose, and the very essence of existence. In this video, you'll discover Seneca's timeless lessons, from reclaiming wasted hours to living with purpose and presence. These aren't abstract theories, they're actionable steps that could change your life. So stay with me, because by the end of this journey you'll see time not as something to endure, but as something to master. And in mastering time, you master life. Are you ready to discover the wisdom that has stood the test of time? Begin. The problem, our misuse of time. Seneca begins his famous essay on the shortness of life with a piercing truth. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. These words hit hard because they reveal an uncomfortable reality about how we treat time. We squander it as though it were endless, postponing our dreams, delaying our joy, and ignoring what truly matters. The tragedy isn't that life is short, it's that we fail to make the most of the time we are given. We fall into routines, surrender to distractions, and tell ourselves that we'll live meaningfully someday. But as Seneca warns, life doesn't wait for us to wake up. Every moment we waste is gone forever, and yet we often give our time away more freely than we would our money or possessions. This is the great paradox of human life. We guard material wealth fiercely but squander our most precious resource without a second thought. 1. Time is the currency of life. Seneca understood that time is life's most precious currency. He wrote, "Nothing is ours except time, yet despite its value we spend it thoughtlessly." Imagine this. If you had a fixed amount of money to last your lifetime, would you spend it carelessly on things that bring no real joy or value? Of course not. And yet, this is exactly how most of us treat our time. We often give our time away without hesitation, to people, activities, and obligations that don't serve us. We spend hours scrolling through social media, binge-watching shows, or worrying about things beyond our control. These moments add up, silently robbing us of the time we could have spent pursuing our dreams, deepening our relationships, or simply savoring life. Seneca urges us to treat time as the sacred resource it is. He asks us to pause and reflect. What am I truly spending my time on? Is it worth the price? 2. The power of purpose. To live meaningfully, Seneca believed that we must anchor ourselves in purpose. Without purpose, time feels like an endless series of empty moments. With purpose, however, even the smallest actions take on profound meaning. He wrote, "Life is long if you know how to use it." What he meant is that a life guided by purpose transforms time from something to be endured into something to be cherished. Your purpose doesn't have to be monumental or world-changing. It simply needs to resonate with your core values. Is it to nurture your family, serve your community, pursue knowledge, or create art? Whatever it is, let your purpose guide your daily choices. When you align your actions with your purpose, you will find that time flows differently. It slows down, expands, and feels full of meaning. The monotony of everyday life fades away, replaced by a sense of direction and fulfillment. 3. The courage to say no. One of Seneca's most practical lessons is the necessity of saying no. He observed, "The most powerful person is the one who has control over their own time." In a world filled with endless demands, the ability to say no is an act of self-liberation. How often do we say yes out of guilt, obligation, or fear of disappointing others? Every unnecessary yes chips away at the time we could have spent pursuing what truly matters. Seneca reminds us that we cannot please everyone, nor should we try. Protecting your time is not selfish, it's essential. When you say no to things that drain your energy, you create space for what nourishes your soul. This courage to say no is a skill that can transform your life, allowing you to focus on the things that align with your purpose. 4. Live fully in the present. Seneca's most powerful teaching is this: begin at once to live. Too often, we postpone our happiness, telling ourselves, "I'll enjoy life when I have more money, more time, or fewer responsibilities." But Seneca warns us against this dangerous mindset. Life is happening now, not tomorrow or someday in the distant future. Living fully in the present doesn't mean abandoning your goals or ignoring your responsibilities. It means bringing your full attention and gratitude to the moment you are in. When you work, immerse yourself in the task at hand. When you're with loved ones, be truly present. When you rest, do so without guilt. Each moment you live fully becomes a thread in the fabric of a meaningful life. Don't wait for a perfect future to begin living. The only time you truly have is now. Lesson 5. Reflection is the gateway to growth. For Seneca, reflection was a daily ritual and a cornerstone of a meaningful life. Each evening, he would ask himself, "What did I accomplish today? What could I have done better? Did I live according to my values?" Reflection is not about self-criticism, it's about growth. It allows us to learn from our experiences, celebrate our progress, and recalibrate our actions for the future. In our busy lives, it's easy to move from one day to the next without pausing to reflect. But even 5 minutes of honest self-examination can bring immense clarity. Reflection helps us recognize where we've strayed from our purpose and how we can realign ourselves. It is through this process that we grow into the person we aspire to be. 6. The illusion of tomorrow. One of Seneca's most urgent warnings is about the illusion of tomorrow. He writes, "While we are postponing, life speeds by." How often do we delay our dreams, telling ourselves we'll have time later? The truth is, tomorrow is promised to no one. This realization is not meant to fear, but to inspire action. Whatever matters most to you, whether it's spending time with loved ones, pursuing a creative passion, or deepening your understanding of life, don't wait. Start today. Start now. Life is not about counting the days, it's about making the days count. The final wisdom, mastering time, is mastering life. At the heart of Seneca's philosophy lies a profound truth. Mastering time is the key to mastering life. Time is not an enemy to be conquered, but a gift to be cherished. When we live with intention, guided by purpose, and present in each moment, time becomes a source of immense power. The question is not how much time you have left. The question is, what will you do with the time you have? Seneca's wisdom is not just a philosophy, it's a way of life. Choose to live deliberately. Honor your purpose. And remember, life is long enough if you know how to live it well. Did Seneca's wisdom resonate with you? Share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more timeless lessons on life, time, and purpose.